Welcome to a very exciting episode of PWine.
I am so happy. Like, I have not stopped beaming since. Yeah, do the iconic pop. Go on, Anne. Go on.
The office, I don't think it'll be allowed.
Yeah, to be fair.
I am going to pop the bottle.
Well, can we recreate it at the wedding?
Yeah. Better yet, there's not a race on that weekend, so I'll just invite him anyway, so why not?
He's coming as my +1.
Well, that was science.
Actually, I think Martin's going to come as my +1.
For Lando. Beautiful.
Okay, so Em's actually got a wine. What are you drinking?
I haven't got a Yorkshire tea this time.
Woo!
So I am drinking a Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh.
A savvy bee.
Yeah, there's a reason why, because it was in my little coupon app.
Ooh. Little wine's a nice wine though.
So it's a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. And it said zesty and fruity. It did say dry, extremely dry. Yeah. But I thought, well, it's fruity, so why not?
What's it like?
I don't know, I haven't tried it yet.
Right, man.
Do you know what? Like, zesty and fruity is kind of a nice type of drink to have right now, considering the heat wave that we've got going on.
I'm not getting a nice vibe.
I mean, that's why, like, I'm staying hydrated. Like, sorry, I don't want to, like, product placement or anything, but that is why I'm staying hydrated with water.
Well, I finally got fuzzy chickens.
I'm here for it. I'm here for
it. Forget the fantastic Sunday we had. The fact that you have got some fizzy chicken is just amazing. So, we had Miami on Sunday. No, we had Miami over the weekend. Sorry.
Weekend, 2 races.
Yeah, we had our first ever sprint at Miami. I
don't feel like it's a track we could have had a sprint at, and I don't think they couldn't realise that until they had a sprint.
But it's a very overtaking friendly track, but yeah. I feel like the sprint ended up in a DRS train.
Yeah, it was literally from, what was it, 4th down to 17th?
I mean, I quite enjoyed it still.
Sorry, I'm going to have to defer a second. There was actually breaking news just come through.
What?
What's the breaking news?
Charles has confirmed Xavi's leaving.
Oh, we knew that.
Oh, is this
Charles just
story?
Oh, because it's in my notes. It's in my notes.
Well, Charles has just confirmed it. We'll come back to it then.
Oh. Can we go back to it later? Because he's been replaced.
For some reason, I just got him playing music. Like, right.
Okay, we'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll circle.
So I watched the sprint qualifying at a wedding. Very nice.
I love it.
But, I'm here for it.
But long tables, right, like leading to the dance floor, and Jason turns to me and goes, "What? They're watching qualifying down there as well." So it goes over, toddles over with my phone going snap, but they were like, "Oh my god, oh my god!"
Did you know these people? Did you know these people?
Yeah, I knew. And then I turned around, and then the guy behind us was watching it as well, and I was like,
"Join us! Join us!"
Might as well just all join together.
Yeah, so before the qualifying, everyone was, well, not everyone, quite a few people watched it in the Bolton game. So, you know.
I mean, it was brilliant, that game. Didn't watch it though.
I didn't watch it either. I was like on tender hooks for qualifying. So I watched the qualifying at the wedding. I was relatively happy with qualifying. And yeah, then the sprint.
I missed what could potentially think have been the biggest weekend in Formula One for me. And I missed it all.
Well, you didn't though, let's be honest. Because when we got to, I missed
qualifying the sprint, the club left.
But I kept you updated. I was like texting you the entire
I
time.
didn't get any of them until 11 o'clock when I left the venue.
Never mind. But the most important thing was when I think we were like 10 laps to go of the actual race.
I just put something through the wall.
We were on FaceTime with each other, and I'm sat there like this with my phone to one side so that I could watch it, making sure that Emily got to see Lando's maiden win. And she, no word of a lie, was bawling her eyes out in a club in Liverpool because she was watching through FaceTime Lando's
I want to point out I wasn't in the club, I was standing on the street by myself. And I had about 20 lads come up and go, "Are you all right? It's just Lando's." But we'll come back to that. So, sprint qualifying was good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed all of that. The connection went.
Sprint race.
Boring.
Yeah. Only thing I could watch, boring as hell.
Yeah, like, to be fair, I had high hopes for Lando, as you know. As I always do, every single week. As the majority of us, I think, does every single week. And then he gets taken out by
Baby number 1.
Lance Stroll. Okay, Fernando Alonso helped, with a little bit of an encouragement from Lewis Hamilton as well.
I mean, I sound like the biggest Stroll hater, and I'm not, but I was sat there screaming. I was like, what is Stroll doing again?
But everyone must have been shouting it down. There's 3 races in a row, he's done the same thing.
Yeah.
At what point are they going to go, "You're not getting back into a car"?
And we had a chat about this on one of our other episodes. Like, we're not hating or shaming any drivers, but when you are consistently making mistakes like that are causing big impacts for other drivers, you have to get to a point where you go, hang on a minute, maybe I should reevaluate what I'm doing here. You know, it's one thing like if you take yourself out and you're not harming anyone else, but when you're doing it where it could be prevented, then you kind of just have to be like, let's have another
any penalty points for that, though?
No further investigation.
But K-Mag did 3 times in that weekend.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was out drinking that weekend, I would have done take a shot every time K-Mag gets a penalty, and I would have been on the floor. But I would have been here for it.
But the only eventful bit of that sprint was Lance taking Lando out.
Well, that was sad. That wasn't eventful, that was sad.
No, but I'm saying that was the only event in that race.
Yeah, very true. Other than that, it was very predictable, you know, another Verstappen win by a landslide. What more do you want? But it wasn't even a landslide, actually, was it?
No, not really.
Let me have a look. Let me get the app up.
3.3 seconds. Which is not a Verstappen usual.
No, it's not.
So, yeah. So that was the sprint. Over and done. Out of the way.
Yeah. And then qualifying.
Again, uneventful. Apart from the fact that obviously Q1 and Q2, Lando was all like 1-1-1, and I was like, oh.
He's getting pulled for this race.
And then he didn't get pole, he got 5th.
Yeah.
And then we were all like, great, another Verstappen win because he's on pole.
Yeah, that's what went through, I think, everybody's head. That Verstappen's on pole, it's gonna be a landslide, he's going straight through, he's winning.
Yeah, not really thinking about the statistic that whoever's been on pole at Miami has never won.
So he's never been on, it's always been Charles, hasn't it?
Yeah, so he came from 9th last year to win.
And that car's a machine.
But when you think about it, like, him coming from 9th to win, and then, like, obviously Lando coming from 5th to win. I didn't think that was, like, physically possible. Like, I thought he was going to...
Not in a McLaren.
No, second or...
Until it happened in a McLaren.
So I was obviously hopeful, as we were all, that the upgrades would bring something, because anything's been better than the last 2 races that boy's done at Miami.
I'm going to say something in all 3 Americas.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I'd love to see him in Kona.
The triple crown of the American circuits. Bold prediction. This is not.
Those came true.
Both of them. Like, both of them came true last week. Like I said, Danny Rick was going to qualify in the top 10. He did for the sprint. I didn't state what race.
No, you just said he just.
And I stated Lando was going to win. And I even got the race results correct in F1 predictions.
I don't know how you did that.
It's my highest scoring. I had 6 out of 10. I don't know what possessed me to do Norris, Verstappen, Leclerc. But it worked.
Trust your intuition. I just can't get over it. Lando's won his first race.
I know. All thanks to Logan Sargent initiating.
And Max Verstappen taking the corner out first.
Oh yeah, because of the virtual safety car, wasn't it?
Taking the corner out, which is gone. It's gone. And what got me laughing was that Hamilton was saying they needed another actual safety car to put the cone back.
But why?
Because he couldn't see the corner.
Oh no! Yeah, I know. I meant like why do you need the cone back?
Exactly. Why is the cone there?
He's on a raise anyway, because he was like, because I remember the radio, it says I can't see the chicane and the curb, and I was like, Verstappen didn't take out the entire chicane or the curb.
He didn't take up the whole ground.
No,
he took the corn off the top.
Which the bottom bit was still there.
Yes, you could still see it.
You could still see the rubber bottom on the green floor. But as Verstappen said, didn't like the look of the corn, so he took it out and tested the durability crash test of his wing.
Yeah, fair enough. Development of Red Bull.
I thought that was very funny.
I think that whole driver's press conference after was hilarious.
Yeah. It was, you're right. Especially when you shut it down.
And I think Verstappen was giving off the same vibe as that kid outside of Anfield that time. I don't talk if, buts, or maybes. I talk absolutes.
Yeah.
If my hand had balls, should be my uncle.
Yeah. And that's where you got it from. I definitely reckon that's where you got it from.
Have you been on TikTok, Max? Have you been sat watching?
Of course he has.
Videos on TikTok.
For him to turn around and say, if my mum had balls, she'd be my dad.
Yeah. I had a better upbringing. But drivers on TikTok is definitely a thing, though.
Yeah.
Because Camila Cabello did that Charles Leclerc video.
Yeah.
And on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday, Charles met her and went, I've seen the TikTok.
Oh yeah, what are they're like any other, they might be famous Formula 1 drivers.
They're just like us, they're sat on TikTok all day.
Yeah, like, you know, they might not be able to scroll through TikTok all day, but you telling me they don't just sit there and do scroll through TikTok, and you know, and just, you know, they definitely send the whole, like, you know, the double laughing emoji, but like a sat there going,
yeah, like we are to each other all the time.
Yeah. Definitely. I still can't believe it. It's like Thursday now. He won on Sunday, and I still can't believe it.
Technically, it was Monday for us.
No, isn't he? Won at 11 o'clock on Sunday.
Well, the podium was like near enough 11:45, so I'm going to go with it Wednesday. It was Monday. It was Monday for me, because I watched it on Monday after crying outside for the final lap.
I just love how I was like literally sat outside slugging lettuce with the girls going, I am not going out at the end of the race. I am not being
Oh,
pressured to go out.
said that the last time.
And then we went to the botanist because we had food and botanist, and I went, I am not going out at the end of the race. No. I am catching the last tram home. I am not going out. Sat in box. I sat there, and Megan came up to me and she said, "You coming out after the race, innit?" And I said, "I am not going out the race." I turned to Lucy and I said, "I am not going out after the race."
Megan E. Megan E.
Megan E. Yeah.
Megan E.
I'm not going out after the race. Adamant. Lando wins. Megan turns to me.
You're out.
You are coming out. You are coming out. All right, then I will.
I have to.
No, I said, I gotta go home. And they were like, no, you gotta come out. Lando only wins first once. Fine, I'll come out for 2 drinks and a shot.
7 drinks and 8 shots later.
No. It was 2 drinks and 2 shots later.
One of them was free.
Yeah. And a friend with a dislocated kneecap.
How did we'll have to fill each other in after that, and after this it is. But this is me. The bottle of Prosecco that I got bought in Albert Schloss in Liverpool because I said my boyfriend it for his first F1 race. So I got 3 bottles of Prosecco. Some man bought a bottle of champagne. Is it like no Lando? I was like, I'm going to chance my arm here. I don't think I said F1. I think I just said his first motorsport race. So I got 3 bottles of Prosecco from the bar and a 3 bottle of champagne off some random man.
Fabulous. Yeah. And the DJ let me request Will Smith Miami.
And did he play it?
Yeah.
Oh, fab.
That's what the video is that I saw on Snapchat of me dancing to Will Smith Miami. And then I requested Pedro.
I think to Pedro, it's a given now. We always have to request Pedro on the night out. But you can sing Lando to Pedro.
You can also sing Lando Norris to the Max Verstappen song as well.
I have to try that next night out. For those who don't know me and Emily personally, we went to Bongos Bingos before season started, and Emily had to drag me down the stairs to stop me from singing Max Verstappen.
Who's the original
at
one?
the top of my voice.
I joined in.
Shannon dragged us down. But I think Lando's well and truly loved his week. His winning week.
I'm quite surprised he's alive.
Sorry?
Quite surprised he's alive.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen that video that McLaren have put on before we joined here. And it was like a congratulations message from Oscar. And also just saying like congratulations to everybody at McLaren. Lando, I don't know if you're here or he's still in my hand.
Well, it's like Danny Rick posted on Monday going, does anybody know if he's still alive?
But it looked as though they went to a different club to what F1 Grid went to.
Did they? I don't know.
You know, like the nighttime F1 bits that they do. It only seems with Charles was there with Alex.
I know Lando and Max were in the same place, weren't they?
So was Carlos and so was Pierre.
Oh yeah, Carlos was there, yeah.
And what I found hilarious, carrying out, I used to be a bottle girl, so I know what it's like carrying out your big signs. It said congrats, Landon.
Yeah. Close enough, right?
Separate the end a little bit, love. Make it a space. You'd think a club is hosting F1 drivers. Just get the names right.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But
Oh,
well.
He can go partying for King's Day more often. Splitting his nose.
Yeah. So, like, I know you didn't watch the race live, and my heart really does break for you. But when you rewatched it on Monday, I know you know that he was gonna win, but
So
like,
still felt sick.
but at what point did you go, yes, he is gonna win?
When Sainz went into Piastri.
All right, okay.
At that point, I went, he's got it now.
So I started to have like the littlest glimmer of hope when everyone pitted in front of him and he took the lead and then the safety car came out. I was like, do I daydream? Because it's still got, I know it's under halfway left, but we've
But
still
like, and then he pitted and he still had 7 seconds when he came out.
no, he pitted and he still had like 26 seconds.
I was at 27. I thought it was 7.
27, yeah. And then obviously the safety car held back to pick him up. Because I was like, at one point, I was like, does this mean he's a lap ahead? Because even Oscar radioed through going, is Lando going to be a lap ahead now? And McLaren had to check. They were like, I don't know.
Yeah, when that safety car went out at the wrong time, Shannon had texted us and was like, the safety car's out and Lando's not behind it. Like, Lando's ahead of the safety car. Like, they're letting the cars, the lapped cars go ahead of the car. And I was like, this is 2021 all over again.
Yeah.
I was like, I I don't think I can watch it like tomorrow if it is 2021 all over again and it fucks everything up.
Yeah.
But thankfully it isn't.
No, like we were all like hearts in our mouths when the restart happened because we know that's when Verstappen just goes. And I don't know, it's just like the McLaren was something else.
These upgrades, I know he got asked by Sky One today if he thinks that McLaren can compete for the World Championship next year. And he said, yeah. I thought he's going to be very close to it this year.
I was going to say, what's stopping him from competing this year?
Yeah.
6 races in. But then when Verstappen like got out of DRS zone, and I was like, no, surely not. 'Cause I know, excuse me, we obviously knew from previous races this is a one stop, and I was like, Lando's on newer hards. Because Cheryl said to me, she went because she was sat next to me. She said, "Yeah, but it takes a while for hards to warm up." Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yep, does. No denying that. But at that point, Lando hadn't pitted and he hadn't gone onto the hards. And I said, Lando's going to have hard tyres that are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 laps younger than Verstappen.
Yeah.
And if he's putting in this pace right now on the mediums,
what's he going to be like on the hards?
And we knew what he was like on the hards. Either Verstappen was losing pace, or Norris was just constantly gaining. But he was doing that on the mediums when Piastri had the lead.
Yeah.
He was
I've got a screenshot on my phone, and it's lap 24. I've obviously taken it by mistake when I've been watching it on, following it on the app. Because Verstappen just pitted because he's on 0 on his hard. So Claire's on 4 laps. And they're on 23 laps just swanning away at the front.
Yeah. Like, what have they given to these McLarens?
Like, something in that water in walking at MTC.
Well, that's why he's going to go swimming in it.
We didn't do it today. I've just seen it on Instagram. Someone had said, like, commented on someone's video saying, but did Lando jump in the pond? And they went, not today, gonna make him do it next time.
I'm still not over it. Just in case I hadn't mentioned that already.
It is my favourite photo. My background on my phone.
Everyone's a Lando fan. Even if it's not
Everyone's a Lando fan, especially Carlos. Oh, sorry, that one's not my background on the phone. That's my background.
My background is not.
Monaco, it's that.
My background is not Formula 1 related. It is.
Oh, you and Jason on Friday.
Yeah.
This is our executive producer.
Yeah. But
who done our thumbnail for our last episode.
Whilst at the wedding.
Whilst at the wedding.
And then just goes to me, I did your thumbnail. You are? So yeah, bless him.
And I messaged you on Saturday saying, oh, thanks for changing the thumbnail. You were like, changed it yesterday.
Which is yesterday, whatever. So, do you remember what we said when we were in box in Bahrain?
No. What have I agreed to?
I don't know if you agreed to it, but I definitely did. Lando's first win, I was going to get a tattoo.
Oh, I didn't agree with that one. No, I didn't agree with that one. Okay.
We both agreed on me having enjoy life.
Yeah.
So, where am I having it?
Oh, I don't know, but I might actually get one with you. Might actually get one with you.
Ooh. So I know I got this by here.
Is that HP? Oh, look, is that Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings. But I don't know whether to have it like on the back or maybe there. So I got like, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think I might get it on one side and then get the tattoo from Milan on the other. Shann just texted again after she texted. She DNF'ed like Lando in sprint.
Oh. She's coming back on.
She can't join, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Not letting
her. So, like we said, it's continuing the whole curse of the circuit of whoever ends up on pole doesn't win the race.
Yeah.
Not complaining this time.
Definitely not complaining. We opened driver of the week again. And I thought it would be unanimous. I was convinced it was going to be unanimous. And it wasn't.
What do you mean?
Wasn't unanimous.
Okay.
So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people saying Lando. We had Lucy saying Lando and her taxi driver for getting her home. We had Zoe saying
Technically a driver of the week.
Driver of the week, the taxi driver. And we also had Zoe saying Lando, but also Kevin Magnussen. He's just in such a pickle, she said.
If Lucy's saying her taxi driver is the driver of the week, then I'm going to say Jason's also my driver of the week because he came to pick me up from Manchester.
You didn't get him to pick you up.
I missed the last tram!
This thing's called taxi. Your taxi driver could have been driver of the week.
Can I not have my fiancé as the driver of the week instead?
Executive producer Jason is driver of the week.
By 1 vote.
1 vote. Yeah, I honestly thought everyone would just be like, it's Lando, it's Lando, it's Lando.
So we had taxi driver and K-Mag.
K-Mag.
But everybody said
Lando. Lando didn't win.
Lando.
Everyone said Lando. So now, little Leclerc. Not Arthur. Leo.
It's the little Leclerc corner.
little Leclerc corner. LLCC, little Leclerc corner.
LLC.
He had his own paddock pass. So I had little Leclerc taking the paddock pass. Not really good shit. I'd love to know what they were saying in the video. I speak a little bit of French, but not enough to keep up with that conversation. But this.
I know. But, scroll along. Where's the one where he's biting the hat? Oh, that's very cute.
Oh, he's biting the hat. Oh, yeah. That one. I would have just noticed he's biting the hat.
He's having tummy raspberries off Dad.
Chew.
And he's having a little bit of a chew.
Love him. Love it.
So I saw a video on TikTok, because obviously since you like introduced me to Quadrant and stuff, obviously like Max, is it?
Max Victrell, who was Formula 3 years ago.
Yeah, so he's become
5 years ago, Formula 3.
He's been coming up on my TikTok a bit recently with the streams and stuff.
Yeah.
And he, in one of the videos he was like, I was gonna get a dog and I wanted a fluffy dachshund and I probably would have called him Leo, and I was like, oh, Max.
Well, Max, you weren't quick enough.
You could be
talking about Quadrant. Angry Ginge is the action to the win.
Forget about the reaction to the win.
Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons in sponsor of the team.
Just pack it in.
I think we need to get Angry Ginge on.
That made me giggle. Really made me giggle. Also, I saw the TikTok of him must be for the one of the new videos they're doing together. They did together, where he steps out of the lift and he's got the Lightning McQueen Crocs on.
Oh, it's when he does his train like Lando for a day, and they're going into the crypto chamber. He's got his little Lightning McQueen things on. But one of Lando's friends, Leah, who's also part of Quadrant, she was at the race on Sunday, which I think is great that a couple of his friends, a couple of Quadrant lot were there to watch their best friend and their boss win. On her video, I can't remember who she was with. This is a video and she's jumping up and down. She's like, "Go on, boss! You've done it, boss!"
That's cute.
Was she with Abi?
Do you know what else is cute? That we're going to have matching t-shirts in June.
We are going to have matching t-shirts in June.
My first ever official LN store purchase.
Oh, you'll never get out of them. The great quality. I'm in my Miami from last year now, and it's not like the dead thick. Yeah.
Are they like the Hollister material? Because this is mega, this material.
Which one's that one? The Hollister? Yeah, it's thicker than the Hollister one.
Alright, okay.
Brilliant. It's a brilliant top. I can't wait for it to come.
Yeah.
I'm glad we ordered the white.
I didn't like the black one. If the black one was exactly the same as the white one, I'd have had the black one.
If the black one we did it across the front and then that picture of him kissing the trophy on the back. Yeah. I may have potentially bought both.
Yeah.
Not in one go, but when I went back to buy, because they're all on pre-order, so they're making what the pre-order is.
Yeah. I almost bought his mini helmet.
You did say that though, that we were going to buy the mini helmet.
I was going to buy the winning mini helmet, and which happens to be his 2024 helmet. So, but I didn't.
Yeah, I love a mini helmet. I really do. We discussed on it previous episodes that the love for a mini helmet, I got offered it in Monaco, with Charles and Carlos, but what would you do with it? It's gonna collect dust.
I know.
on the shelf.
Yeah, exactly.
But I got Lando nails, well, the green, on his helmet today. Got his t-shirt, and I did nearly buy something for my summer collection on Monday. I wanted something to commemorate, and then it was like Tuesday, he's put on saying he's releasing a new collection for the win.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't buy it, so I can get that.
I'm not buying anything more this week. I wasn't meant to buy the t-shirt.
Not this week. I'm buying over for a couple of races.
I just bought a car.
Yeah. I'm on the Lando website tomorrow. I'm sitting by the car.
Yeah, like you messaged me yesterday going, drop at 4 o'clock. Let me know.
What is no? Just very quick, you know, family.
I'm in a car showroom right now, potentially buying a car. But I still had the t-shirt, didn't I? So
I think the next time I buy something will be at Monza. Unless Alex wins, and that he's the end of the 2019 rookies. Or unless Carlos drops something mega for the Spanish Grand Prix.
interesting thing. We had 2 first-time winners in 2020.
Yeah.
Which was Pierre and I can't remember. Then we didn't have first-time winners then until 2022, which we had 2 again, which was Sainz and George Russell.
Yeah, Brazil, yeah.
And now it's 2024 now, so we're gonna have 2 first-time winners again.
I really hope. I hope it's either both McLarens or it's the remaining 2019 rookies.
Yeah.
I really want Alex to have a win.
Yeah. That'd be cute.
I did cry when I heard our national anthem.
Which leads me into my next point, my interesting statistic for you.
Oh yes, your statistic, yeah.
It was exactly 539 days since we had last heard the British national anthem played on the winning podium of a Formula 1 race.
Can I add something to that? The first time we've had God Save the King.
We all sang it in the pub.
Did you miss it?
We sang it!
I was waiting for Lando to sing God Save the Queen on the podium. This is the thing we do in our house, that every time there's a football match on the national anthem song and it goes along the line, we go, they've sang Queen, they've sang Queen, they've sang Queen. So I was waiting for Lando to sing Queen.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't sing it all.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll ever come down from that high.
No, I know, same.
Lando.
So what we've learned from this weekend is pole sitters don't win main races at Miami.
Yeah. Sprints
are at Miami. Lando can't win races.
I don't think it's a track for sprints to work, guys. The track's too wide. Overtaking happens too often.
Yeah.
And then you just get too close to the person in front of you and you get DRS through.
There was no overtaking in the sprint though.
No, but I'm saying, like, you either overtake and you get too close to the person in front of you, or you get too close to the person in front of you. It's a DRS train all the way.
Yeah. Lando can win races.
Lando can win.
And Emily can't refuse to go out on a night out.
And Emily will find any way to watch a Formula 1 race on a night out.
Whether it be on the TV, on her phone, or via FaceTime.
It's down. FaceTime with 2 of my friends.
And I don't know if it was because I was so happy. But I was pretty good at dancing in Revs to Cuba.
No, you were good the first race I went to Revs to Cuba. But we had lots of women at that point.
Yeah, we did. With 2 bottles of Prosecco at that point.
And about 12 shots of Guinness.
It was a good night though.
It was a great night.
Where Megan had to carry the Piccadilly train station.
But we can't update you talking about that night. We can't update you on Seb's corner. We don't know any more, Seb.
Well, we know that he will be racing Senna's car at Imola.
He will be driving Senna's car next weekend.
Do you know what? For me, that is better than nothing.
Talking about Senna, he was definitely looking down on Lando.
Oh, 100%.
But also, did you see the NASA photo I sent you?
Oh, yeah.
So NASA takes a photo of the sky every day.
Mm-hmm.
And on Sundays, it was a shooting star and it was orange. And they said that it was saying it was written in the stars, but I think that shooting star was Senna going like, come on, lad. Don't think you would have been saying it in a Geordie accent, though. Come on, lad.
Where are you, pet? Come on.
Get yourself done. Get yourself through the podium.
Come on, lad. Up on podium.
Well, that was very, like, Northwestern.
I've been living here 5 years. You sound shocked.
I've been living here 8.
And I reckon he can do it all again at Imola.
That will be when I cry. Shall we go to box and watch it? Shall we watch it together?
I'm working.
What time, Jill?
1 o'clock.
What am I?
I might actually watch a race in my house. 6 races deep, but I've not watched one in the house.
I watch one in the house.
No, so I watched Bahrain with you at Box. I watched Saudi Arabia at Charlotte's. I watched Australia at my nan's. I watched China.
You were at home, weren't you?
I watched Japan.
I watched Japan at home.
Where was I for Japan? Oh, I was at home for Japan.
I was going to say, you definitely must have been at home for Japan. For China, you were there.
I was at Rugby Hall. Okay, so I watched one out of 6 races at home. Why am I paying for it?
I've watched. When was first race? 20. Yeah, date. 17th? 10th? No.
1st of March, 2nd of March.
Yeah. Fox. Then the motorway.
Oh yeah.
The motorway. It was from Newcastle to Wetherby on the motorway. That race. Then I was at home. Then we were at China, and then Liverpool Concert Square. Just stood out of McCooley's, outside McCooley's. All my friends in Soho over the road, and I am crying like a baby. Watching Lando win.
I don't think I've hugged so many people. Me and Megan were holding hands as he was doing his last lap.
Because it was a mix of people, wasn't it? We would have had you, Megan and Emily, other Emily.
Yeah.
McLaren. Lucy, Holly, DR.
There was another girl there that
The rest of them is Mercedes, aren't they?
No, there was another girl that I didn't recognise that had a Lando Norris McLaren t-shirt on. And she came in with her friend who was Red Bull.
George's Red Bull, Emma's.
Georgia
Emma's bit of both. Like,
Georgia came over at the end and I gave her a hug and she was like, I'm not going. I was like, no, I'm just hugging you because I'm so happy. And she was like, well done. And I was like, thanks.
I love Georgia because she's always like, sits there like silent in the corner and snapping wins. And like, you can't celebrate.
Yeah, you can celebrate me. We're not going to have a quarter. And like,
You can't celebrate things.
I'm not a Red Bull fan. It's like, it's okay. It's okay to be a Verstappen fan.
So next week we've got Imola.
Which was cancelled last year due to the weather.
It was. And I'm really hoping we'll have a good, it's a good run this year. It should be.
So, we had, you know, I like to make...
This is our first, is this our first permanent track? But we've had Shanghai and we've had Suzuka.
Now we're having Imola.
Now we've got Imola.
You know how I say, I like, you know, because obviously, like, the tracks are like certain shapes.
Yeah, oh no, we'll have to leave this to next week.
Oh.
To leave this for next week's Imola episode. But it's our first European track. We have setback. We should really be at home with Ferrari.
Lando Norris is going to win again.
Sorry?
Lando Norris is going to win again.
Yeah, no, yeah. Home with Ferrari, because it's Enzo de Ferrari, the track. But it's not Ferrari's home race.
No, but I find it's quite strange.
I do. I find it very strange. As it's 20 minutes up the road from Maranello.
But there you go, they've never been straightforward because, you know, we're going to wear blue if I'm Miami. Turns up that's not blue.
Talking about Ferrari, we'll go back to Xavi. Xavi leaving. Do we know where he's going to?
No. Doesn't say.
He's becoming Carlos's engineer.
Is he? All right.
He's got a Bottas needs a new one after this week.
And it is Brian Bozzi or Bozzi taking over from him.
Where's he from?
He is currently Charles Leclerc's performance engineer.
Oh, okay, so they've worked together.
Yeah. So he's not like a brand new person like he was for Bottas. For Miami.
Bottas.
Yeah, he just brought a brand new person in, didn't he? So
yeah, and last week you need to tell us these things. You need to tell us somebody behind us.
Yeah.
You need to tell us this. You need to tell us that.
Yeah. So
yeah.
one last thing before we finish. The fact that McLaren was so skittish about Lando winning his first race when they were like, Oscar, do not cause a safety car. Lando is winning, he is in the lead. Do not
jeopardize this.
Basically, fuck this up. And with words.
And I think it was because, obviously, Oscar was trying to get round to get back to the front. And he would have been able to do it. But
I think they would aim because the last thing they wanted, and you know, to be fair, like, you know, is like obviously if a safety car was caused and then Lando lost the lead, and if a safety car was caused by Oscar,
would be murder.
Yeah.
Would have been bloody murder in the McLaren household.
And then we would have had to have disliked Oscar, and we don't want to dislike
No,
Oscar.
we wouldn't. No, we can't dislike.
We can't dislike Oscar.
We never dislike Oscar.
No. So, but he won.
He won, and he didn't break the trophy. He broke the GoPro log. He didn't break the trophy.
He was hugging the trophy, and that was like dead cute.
When he threw it up in the air, I went, don't.
Yeah, when he threw it up in the air, I was like,
So I'm talking to my little brother, don't drop it. Through gritted teeth.
like though, at the end of the race, Jason messaged me saying, and it's all too much for little Max Verstappen.
It was. I think they were so glad it was Lando on that top step, though.
I've never seen Max so happy. I was like, you're not even happy when you win your own races.
I think he's probably thinking he can shut up about this now.
Yeah, definitely. Ah, bless him.
But he broke the GoPro.
Yeah, I had a good feeling about Miami, but I said that in the Miami pre thing. I had a really good feeling. Said that Miami is a track for McLaren. We got this.
It was a good race. It was a good day to be a Lando fan.
Definitely. 5 years it took.
5 years to make it.
Let's hope it doesn't take another 5 years, eh?
Sorry?
Let's hope it doesn't take another 5 years.
It's going to be another 5 seconds to be in Imola.
That'd be really good now. If he can win more races now and then be in contention for that drivers' championship and win me £245.
Yeah. It was when we were on FaceTime, so I was on FaceTime with people I'm going to Monza with. And we were all silently hoping that his first win was going to be Monza. Because we all love Lando and we all want to be together celebrating it, but in the sunshine. I'm not even going to say together, just want to be in the sunshine celebrating it.
He can still win at Monza, it just won't be as
But
big.
we were like, he's going to have to win every weekend now.
Challenge accepted.
Hope he does.
I hope he definitely wins Silverstone because he came close last year, didn't he? So
yeah, he did. That's going to make us want to be there more. Not that we've already got 4 more.
I just want. I know it sounds really bad, like for Charles not to win at Monaco again, but I would prefer it if Charles wins Monaco when we're there for the first time.
I know.
Be partying in the streets.
I'll party in the streets of Monaco anyway. You can't drink in the streets of Monaco, you get arrested.
But I'm pretty sure they'd make an exception if Charles Leclerc won the Monaco Grand Prix.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Prince Albert. No, it is Prince Albert second in Monaco.
Oh. Thanks for clarifying.
Where's Kelly's son?
So there we go. And is Imola next?
Imola next week. So that was PWine episode 6. We will see you all next week for our first European race of the season.
A race at a reasonable time.
We will see you then.
Oh, an Imola shot. Cheers.
Cheers. I love that. So I've been in my head all week.
There we go.
Bye guys. Bye.
Bye.